Divine Pisces. What is shaking, bacons? It is Carrie. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, the Shamanistic High Priestess. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you show my channel. I love you guys so much, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and I send all of the love and support right back to you. Thank you for donating to my channel in any which way that you do, whether energetically, likes, comments, shares, subscribes, or monetarily. I'm so grateful to have this community and, the safe community where I can, where everybody can speak on things that are happening to them, and you know what I'm saying, safely. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing as super fly as I am. We're going to jump into a Divine Pisces collective energy read and see what's popping up for somebody out there today. First and foremost, though, and I will try to put a timestamp when the reading actually begins. I had a lot of downloads. Overnight I had some crazy dreams, and I think that I can say this. I know that a lot of the collective of Divine Pisces are going through some of the same stuff that I'm going through. I'm going to tell you a little more of my story before I get started into this reading. But so first things first, let me show you some pictures here. Let me turn on light as well, just because I feel like you might need the light to see these pictures. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try and hold it so the glare. This is my ex-baby's dad, right? He was murdered in 2007, 3 years after my kid was born. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it together here, so I don't know if this reading is actually even going to go out. But anyway, so here's a picture of my ex-baby's dad, right? This was on my prom night, so I wasn't even out of high school yet. Anyway, this was in Kansas, right under the moon there. After we had to move up to Kansas because things weren't going very well in Florida, which is where I met him. Anyway, so that's a picture of him. He was killed in 2007 by a homeless guy, murdered, stabbed in the heart a few times. Guy lured him into the garage that the guy was staying in, and lured him in with alcohol. Jimmy was an alcoholic. Anyway, he killed him, and this was May 27th in 2007. And anyway, the point to me doing all this is because I finally had a release this morning. All these years, I hadn't really, truly, fully grieved the loss. And this is one of the last times that he was killed, like, I don't know, it was like a month after he brought us down for a vacation. We had separated a couple years prior when my kid was born. About 3 months after my kid was born, we separated, and I moved back up to Kansas. And anyway, he brought us down for like a 4-day vacation. It was 10 days before he was murdered. This is the last time that he was really with his kid. So the last time my kid really saw him, he was 3 years old. And this was also in that vacation. This was also 10 days before he was killed. Anyway, the reason that I'm telling you all this is because I finally have made a release. Last night when I was dreaming, he came to me in my dreams, and the entire time I have not had a dream where he came into my dreams, and I feel like he's been released as well. I feel like he was stuck here on the earth. I don't know if it had anything to do with my grieving process or what, but trust me, I've had plenty of dreams where my loved ones come into them. And anyway, in the dream, I saw him walking by. Like he parked his car in front of the house that I was at, and then he walked to the next house. He was a lawn maintenance guy, so he used to do lawns, right? And not pools and lawns. Anyway, he was in his normal outfit, you know, khaki shorts with a white t-shirt, and he was walking past the house that I was at to the next house, so his back was to me, and I was like, Jim, because I saw him. I saw his profile. I saw who it was. And it's like he didn't hear me. And so I said, Jimmy. And he turned around and he looked at me. And I don't know. It was like he didn't even know who I was or something. It was like he was in a completely different dimension than me. Like he didn't remember me, or he didn't, recognize that it was me. But he still came, and we gave each other, a huge hug. And right then and there is where I started to release. When I woke up this morning, I felt a huge release, and I was like, oh my God, I saw Jimmy. Never seen him, not one time in my dreams, since he died. And so I just feel like there's this huge release going on right now. You guys might resonate with some of the things that I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to turn this light back on. Some things also that I saw in the dream. So for some of you guys, some of these things might be significant to something that you're releasing at this time. First of all, this is weird, but I saw Violent J from Insane Clown Posse in my dream. I also saw Exhibit. So the period of time that these artists were, big, could be very significant. You'll have to check if this is resonating with you. But Pimp My Ride might be significant. Exhibit. Also, there's something about, PlayStation or, yes. Also, there was sex magic that is very significant over last night, so that might be significant to somebody. Anyway, after 20 years almost, I finally released that energy, and so, anyway. Alright. Maybe see if I can remember to timestamp the shit at 7:15. But we're going to start the reading now. Let's see what the Divine Pisces needs to see. Thank you guys for allowing me to tell you about that. We have confidence and protection. Spirit and the spirit team, they want you to have confidence in your protection. Maybe you're already very confident in your protection here. Something about work could be significant, or there's a crown on this card. I just heard Queen Bee. All right. So somebody could be a real boss, presenting like a boss. Let's get one more. With confidence, please. Interesting. We have cast away negativity on the bottom of the deck. I'm seeing lies here. Seeing a lot of lies. Then we have mindfulness in reverse. Oh, goodness. So somebody's like, I don't feel like this is your energy. I don't. Star energy could be significant. North Star, so North Node could be significant. Yep. Mindfulness in reverse is something, a lot of people are walking around on this planet mindless, and that's really sad. I feel like we're going to be talking about one of them today. I do. Or several. Anyway, you're over here confident. This is completely different energy. Completely different energy. Confidence and mindfulness in reverse. So I feel like there's two different energies here. Yours and somebody else's. Let's keep going here. I need a... I didn't know if I was going to be able to share that with you guys without breaking down. Trust me, I've had a hearty cry this morning. Excuse me, please. Sorry. It feels so good to have the release, though. Jimmy's been released as well, which really makes me so happy. I was wondering why, out of all the years that I've been dreaming about, my loved ones, he never came through. And he finally did last night. Or I guess it was early this morning, but... So sorry, you guys. So I just feel like, yeah, he's been released as well. So we have embodiment of evil. Ooh, so Mars is significant. Sagittarius is significant. Emperor energy could be significant. Aries energy, it could be an Emperor in reverse with embodiment of evil right here. I don't like the energy at all. And then we have the Witch of Radam on the bottom of the deck, which tells me that somebody, I feel an Emperor energy, it does not have to be, you know, it could be a masculine or a feminine, is reaping what they've sown. It could be this person who is choosing not to be mindful, right? Let's see what embodiment of evil is. It's a major arcana. 1960 could be significant to somebody. Now, this is instability, cruelty, rudeness, aggression, humiliation, tyranny, injustice. I'm getting Ace of Swords energy in reverse. Injustice for sure. Brawler and aggressor. Inflictor of injury. Disruption and a crisis point. I feel like somebody who is mindless is going through some sort of crisis point right now. Some sort of disruption because of their tyranny and because of their injustices towards other people. And you're competently moving forward in your own life. Away from this shit. Yes. Okay. Some more overall energy, please. Wow. And you're speaking about it. Oh my goodness. This person, I feel like this person's being put on blast as well. I said Sagittarius was significant. Here it is right here. 8. Leo energy could be significant as well. I'm also getting Temperance energy. Okay. News, trending, broadcast. Ooh, something could be on the news, you guys. I just got a notification on my phone. Okay. Ooh, somebody could be a public speaker or have a really strong opinion, and you have no problem speaking it, right? You have no problem expressing your strong opinion. You have no problem speaking your truth. You have no problem communicating, right? You're a good communicator. You're also a good listener, I'm hearing. Your throat chakra is on point. It's on point. It's in balance. Anyway, wow, broadcast, though. Something's being broadcasted here. Could be about what this person has done and what they continue to try and get away with. Let's get one more, and then we'll hit the tarot. What time did I say? That was going to be 7:15, I think. Gotta remember to timestamp this shit. In fact, I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. Please excuse me, you guys. Please excuse me. Okay. Hoo-wee. Black Widow in reverse. Oh, shit. This is definitely about a betrayal. It's definitely about somebody, something very corrupt. Betrayal, warning, twisted in reverse. Cunning in reverse. Ooh, I'm getting Magician in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Somebody's real manipulative here. They could be trying to unexpectedly attack you, and it's not working. Insidious in reverse. Toxic situation or relationship in reverse. You're not touching this shit with a 10-foot pole, you guys. Stay away from it. That's what I'm saying. You're badass for being able to do that too. I know it takes a lot. It takes a lot of healing. Anyway, okay, let's get started with the tarot. You want to go with this one? First card on the bottom of the deck is conflict and defeat. This person's going through some sort of major defeat in their life. Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords. Oh yeah, they're going through major defeat here. I think I need to shuffle these once or twice. Please excuse me if you're sensitive. Do the energy, please, and thank you. All right, what do we need to see right now, Spirit? Temperance. Said I was feeling it at the beginning of the reading, and here it is. First card out. I think we're going to do 6 of these. Yeah, Temperance, spiritual strength here. Oh my goodness, you're alchemizing something, you're transmuting something, and this person's being left in the dust. Put on blast. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, damn. Whoa. I'm also getting Ninth house energy, spirituality, higher education. I'm getting higher consciousness. I'm not going to take these. Wow! What is going on here? Y'all, damn! 1963 could be significant, or somebody could be born on 3/6, 3/9, or 3/14. Or 3/3, I just heard. Empress and the Lovers? Oh my goodness, you are in such good energy. Wow. Something abundant is, you are clearly very abundant here. And you're very balanced. And you know how to nurture. Period. Somebody's been disconnected from you completely. And they're going through it. Let me tell you what. Okay. Solar plexus chakra. Your solar plexus chakra is lit, you all. Something about your willpower and your confidence, man. 1493 could be significant. Like, that could be somebody's phone number or street address or something like this. Tell me more. Somebody is fearful of moving on. Somebody doesn't want to move on from you or let you go. Somebody who betrayed you doesn't want to let you go. That's interesting. Can we clear the energy, please? One card at a time. Damn. We got the Eight of Cups here, telling me that you walked away from this situation. We're going to take her because Spirit doesn't want to give me just one. Universe and Solitude in reverse. World card in reverse. Hermit in reverse. I feel like you're spiritually outgrowing this person. And that's okay. I would hope that, you know, everybody would spiritually outgrow betrayal. So something is unsuccessful for this energy. But you could have balanced or transmuted or alchemized something unsuccessful in your own life as well. You alchemized it. And this is why you're sitting in Nine of Pentacles energy. Very confident here with the solar plexus chakra lit up. We have Hermit in reverse, which is telling me that whoever this is going or happening to right now, this person, this, I don't know, it's a possible Emperor in reverse. They're going through it. They are feeling isolated. They're feeling depressed because they couldn't complete some sort of cycle here, or they can't complete something. Maybe they're doing some work on you and they can't complete it because you are transmuting every bit of it that comes towards you. They're scared. They're scared that you walked away or that you're never coming back here. Okay, I was feeling Eight of Cups energy, but apparently this is Five of Cups. They're scared and they're guilty as well. They're going through some sort of grief here. They're mourning the loss of you. They're mourning the loss of other people in their family or that were really close to them as well. Tell me more. Because of their own, wow. Because of their own betrayal. I'm saying, Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. They betrayed a lot of people here as well. Not just you. You may have been singled out in the fact that you were the only earth angel they tried to betray. They're learning right now why they don't like, why they shouldn't do that. They're not moving forward in any way, shape, or fashion here. They are stopped. The universe has stopped them completely until they change their fucking ways. Until they go through some sort of karma here. Look. I know what I'm talking about. It's an Emperor in reverse. This is exactly Five of Swords. Right next to the Five of Swords I showed you earlier. But they're in reverse. They definitely are. They're being put on blast right now. Oh, Spirit. So this feels like, I don't know. It could be an ex. It does not have to be. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers here. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. I'm seeing the King of Wands, Ten of Coins, the Star. So there's something in Temperance. There's something here that you are doing that's really stressing somebody out. And it's in regards to an entrepreneurship. It's in regards to you receiving what's owed to you. It's in regards to your legacy, your empire, your star power, your patience, yes. And right here on the bottom of the deck, the first cards that I picked up were the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Ace of Coins, and Justice. You're receiving some sort of justice for something that somebody did to you. Criminally related. You know what I'm saying? This is corruption that's being balanced out. That's why this person's on blast. They didn't think that they were going to get caught for this. Well, universe says otherwise. I'm just saying. Let me just give these a shuffle. Yeah, look. Justice in the Wheel of Fortune, y'all. Damn. Oh, shit. And I just seen Justice in the Lovers. So there could be a new partnership that you are in at this time. It doesn't have to be. For somebody, it's just that you're very balanced here. In that Lover's energy. Making good choices. Making, balanced decisions. Whew. All right. Let's cut this and I'll see you back here for part 2.